Hello everyone, I'm Yuan, and today I'm going to discuss about the trigonometric ratios and how to apply them. Let's go. Right on the start, let's go on to the introduction. Introduction. Trigonometry is one of the branches of mathematics that uses the sides and angles of a right triangle. They are also known as the trigonometric ratios, which are sine, cosine, and tangent. Here it is three. They also consist of its reciprocals. Cotangent is reciprocal of tangent. Secant is reciprocal of cosine. And cosecant is reciprocal of sine. Now let's go on step-to-step solving its application. Your class is having a class picture taken on the lawn. The photographer is positioned 14 feet away from the center of the class. If she looks towards either end of the class, she turns 50 degrees. The photographer wants to estimate how many more students can fit at the end of the first row. The photographer turns 50 degrees to see the last student and another 10 degrees to see the end of the camera range. So the first question is, what is the distance from the center to the last student in the row? We can use cosine function to find length A to the last student in the row, since we have the length of adjacent, which is 14 feet. So the equation is cosine of 50 degrees is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. Substitute is 14 feet over A, or length A. So you can use cosine and cos multiply it. So A times cosine of 50 degrees is equals to 14. Divide all sides by cosine of 50, you're left with 21.78 feet. That is length A. Second question is, what is the distance from the center to the end of the camera range? Here we find length B, which is to the end of the camera. This is from the A previously, and this is now we're going to find. And we can still use cosine for this, but there's 10 degrees more than before, which makes it to 60 degrees. So it's this. It all adds up to 60 degrees. So cosine of 60 degrees equals a 14 feet over B. It's just like from the previous. So B times cosine of 60 degrees is equals to 14 feet. Divide all sides by cosine of 60 degrees is equals to, or you may left with 28 feet. So the third question is, what is the estimated length of the empty space? In here, we find three missing lengths, which are the total length of the end of camera, the length of the classroom, the length of the end of the camera, which is needed to subtract the total from the other part. So we can use tangent since we'll be using, or we might say find, the opposite. We will be using the same adjacent length, this is 14. So we're going to find this, and of course the estimated. So tangent of 60 degrees is equal to C over 14 feet. So cross multiply, so C is equal to 14 times tangent of 60. You're left with C is equal to 24.25 feet. The same applies with tangent of 50 degrees. You're left with 16.68 feet for length D. Length C is a total of length D and E. So we're going to find length E. So length E is the difference of C and D. 25.25 minus 16.68. So you left with 7.57 feet. In some cases, you can also use a Pythagorean theorem to find the other side, which is C squared is equals to A squared plus B squared. We just solve hypotenuses from the previous problems and the only adjacent, which is 14 feet. It results the same answer. So any can do, just to make sure that the answers are same. Now on to our fourth and final question. If each student needs 2 feet of space, about how many more students can fit at the end of the first row? For here, we can use length E, which was previously solved and is 7.57 feet, to find the length that will each student occupy because they need 2 feet of space. So 7.57 feet divided by 2 feet now give you 3.785 feet. So this will be the space that each student will occupy. In every direction or diameter is 2 feet of space that will be separate the 7.57 feet. There will be two students on the front, so it was displayed here or drawn, while the other two are still in the front but a little back. For that, four students can fit at the end of the first row. So basically, we're going to round off this range. So the to the very whole number. Since it's just be the space that will each student occupy, we're going to find the actual number. So four students can fit at the end of the first row or at the end of the range of camera. So it's here. And that's all everyone. Thank you for watching and peace out.